He is the founder of AppMeditate.
And AppMeditate is Mindfulness Business Acceleration program. The trends, the market shifts, the founders have limited knowledge, limited expertise. Of course, they have done a huge business. They have created that environment, and government has been very particular about it. Of course, that is our responsibility also.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. I'm Sunny Pancholi, anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, ideas, and best practices in order to inspire one another and future leaders. We have one such corporate titan on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Vaneet Duggal. He is a highly accomplished mindfulness business accelerator, coach, and strategic consultant who stands as a beacon of transformative leadership and mindfulness in the business world. As the general manager of eCommerce with Neva Garments, he has continued to shape the organization's trajectory, applying his visionary thinking to lead the company towards sustainable success. Beyond his boardroom role, he is the founder of AppMeditate, a venture he established in June 2019, reflecting his entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to mindfulness. Welcome to FaceTime with Leaders, Mr. Duggal.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Duggal, our viewers would like to know in brief about your career journey, culminating in the form of your role as the general manager at Neva Garments and entrepreneurship with AppMeditate.
Certainly, Sunny. So my journey has been very dynamic, exploring mindfulness, leadership, business growth. It all began with, the solid foundation was around mindfulness. So I've cultivated global perspective through diverse experience, and currently I'm serving as a general manager in e-commerce at Neva Garments. So I play a key role in shaping our company's trajectory with visionary thinking, guiding it towards sustainable success. And my career has provided very valuable insights into various cultures and businesses and landscapes worldwide. So this global perspective has been an instrument in my approach to leadership and decision making within this corporate realm. So as a general manager at Neva Garments, my commitment is to foster genuine growth and ensure companies' position in the competitive business environment. I also found AppMeditate. One of the programs in AppMeditate is Mindfulness Business Acceleration program. This is one-to-one with founders of businesses, with teams, with senior members. So the whole context of this program is driven by entrepreneurship spirit and the deep commitment towards mindfulness. Mindfulness plays a very important role in our lives. As I shared with you, we are all driven by patterns. We are all work in a particular way, in a systematic way. And these patterns drive our lives, our way forward, our productivity, our effectiveness, our relationship with our seniors, with our juniors, with our team. And how to use mindfulness to become aware of these patterns and use these patterns more effectively, and at the same time create new patterns so that we are aligned to the vision of the company. Otherwise, we are all surviving in this world of corporate. Salaries are something. So in a sense, my career journey has been a very harmonious blend of corporate leadership at Neva Garments and mindfulness with MBA program, Mindfulness Business Acceleration program. So it's my dedication is towards mindfulness and genuine business success.
Mr. Duggal, thank you for the excellent start to this interview. And I must say, your career journey is truly inspiring. All right. So building on to that, our viewers would like to know, what niche did you want to acquire, or what opportunities did you want to grab by establishing AppMeditate?
Okay, so as AppMeditate is all about being mindfulness in all your areas of life, especially in business. So the niche here is to recognize, to become aware of your team's patterns, how they behave in this world, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, what is the opportunity which you can use using psychology and mindfulness. Once you are able to identify that, once you are able to know what your employee, what your team, what you are capable of, then you can explore them, then you can use those things with awareness and create amazing results in your life in whatever space you want to create. So this is it. The only aim of this is for to increase the productivity. People can be self-motivating, self-generating, not motivation, but self-generating. We all have breakdowns in our lives. We all have issues coming up. The challenges are somebody says something and then it is not comfortable to you. Somebody is not able to recognize your potential, your what you're capable of, and you're doing something which is not aligned to your personality. So when as a leader of a business, you are able to explore that, identify these areas, what your team is capable of, and direct them into the vision, align them into with the vision of the company. This is my role. This is what I am capable of. This is what I do best at. So my niche is to help identify those and create effectiveness, productivity, and align those people towards the company's vision and mission.
It sounds incredible.
Yeah.
So, continuing our conversation, Mr. Duggal, what do you regard as the most decisive steps into your professional life?
Okay. So there are several decision steps that have played a very crucial role in shaping my career and contributing to my success. So one is global engagement and cultural exposure. So early in my career, I actively sought opportunities that allowed me to engage with diverse cultures and businesses landscapes worldwide. I've had interaction with people all around the world, business leaders. I've been interviewing them, we've been talking, I've been coaching them through this MBA program. So this global exposure has broadened my perspective and equipped me with valuable insights into navigating the complexities of international businesses also. So then the second decision, which I would say, is transition into e-commerce leadership. Today, in today's world, e-commerce is the next world. It's a complete world in itself. So by learning this, I realized that this position allowed me to apply my visionary thinking, my skills, my strengths, and how I can use these to increase the company's trajectory in a dynamic and competitive realm of online commerce. And the third, I would say, is my entrepreneur venture with AppMeditate. Here is where I explored mindfulness and business skills together. How mindfulness can help you overcome the challenges of your relationship with your employees, your unproductiveness, your effectiveness, your the results which they are producing. And then I would also say my decision to keep on learning, the continuous learning and adaptability. So embracing a mindset of continuous learning and adaptability has been a very instrumental in my growth in my career. It's been very instrumental. The business landscape in today's dynamic world, it is changing very fast. And you need to stay informed. You have to have technologies, the trends, the market shifts. It's all happening very fast. And my passion to learn things and continuously adapt, this is also one of the decisions which I think has really impacted my positive growth in corporate and entrepreneurship endeavors. Yeah.
So, Mr. Duggal, as someone with prior board experience, how conducive, according to you, is the Indian government's corporate governance framework for the country's booming economic growth?
So I'm very much aware of the Indian government's corporate governance framework. So, however, as of that time, India is making a lot of efforts to enhance this corporate governance practices to support its growing economy. And the effectiveness of this corporate governance, uh, there are a few factors which really helps us to really see the effectiveness of this corporate governance. So I would say there's a framework, there's a proper structure now, which is very crucial for ensuring transparency, accountability, and ethnic conduct in corporate affairs. And it is all because of the Indian government, which has implemented and consistently updated strong regulations. Now it can contribute positively corporate governance. There are compliance standards. The compliance standards are, they are the indicators of the effectiveness of corporate governance. They are now clear and they are enforceable standards. And once you have these standards, all these standards, they help you build trust among the investors, among stakeholders, among public, and people can invest in your companies. They're more likely to buy your products, to invest in your companies, to be with you. And there is another factor. There is a lot of disclosure and transparency now. So a good governance framework emphasizes the importance of disclosure and transparency. So now companies are expected to be more transparent, more accurate. They have to timely submit information to the stakeholders. This also is a contributing factor towards building trust and confidence in business environment. And then there is a role of independent directors. I think independent directors, the decision of including independent directors in corporate decision making is the key aspect of effective governance. The framework, the whole framework, where how they have designed, it really encourages a positive impact on decision making, where the founders have limited knowledge, limited expertise. Of course, they have done a huge business, they have created that environment. But in today's environment, it's not possible for founders also to learn everything. The role of independent directors and using their skills, using their expertise in corporate governance, in their productivity and effectiveness, this is a very important role which the government has included. And then there is board composition and accountability. As I mentioned, now the board is more diverse. There is more people, there are more skills available for the board to take decisions from. And it overall contributes to governance structure. So I would say it's very essential to note that the effectiveness of corporate governance, it's an evolving aspect influenced by the regulations. And these regulations are very important. They help you increase your market dynamics, and various other things are dependent on that. Yeah.
So, Duggal, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
Yes. So the first value which I would say is integrity. Integrity is not something as simple as moral uprightness. We consider this integrity as being morally correct. But integrity for me is that I am not driven by my emotions, my thoughts, my stories of the past. I am driven by what I say I do. So that integrity is a very important. If I'm committed to you, if I'm committed to your growth, then I'll take steps to ensure that it happens, and totally being aligned to your growth. Of course, keeping the legal and the moral principles intact. Okay. The second is, which I would like to contribute, is sustainability. I emphasize the importance of environment sustainability, encouraging business to adopt practices that minimize their impact on the environment and contribute to the long-term ecological health. Sustainability right now is the most important factor how we do our businesses, and government has been very particular about it. Of course, that is our responsibility also. And then there is social responsibility. Social responsibility is the core value, and I advocate for business, engage with people, take initiative, and have a positive impact on your society. What your products are here for? What do you want to contribute in this world? What do you want to contribute to the customers? So one, it's all about contribution, Sunny. It's like when you are able to contribute to the large number of people, you are able to impact a large number of people. That's how you grow in your life. Businesses are not about making money. Money is the outcome of your social impact, your social responsibility. Amazon, I give you an example. Amazon is, we may think that Amazon may be in a business of making money, it's a profit organization. So what Amazon did is they provided a solution for people to shop online, sitting at their home and make purchases at the convenience of their home, at the convenience of their time. They don't have to go out. That's the solution which they provided, and see the way they have grown. Then there is accountability. I believe in holding teams, organizations accountable for their actions. And this involves creating structures and processes. If you have transparent structures and transparent processes, then there is an effective decision making, there is effective risk management, and then there is accountability at all levels of the organization. Adaptability. Right now, the business environment is very dynamic, and I value adaptability. Learning new things, accepting and evolving with the scenario of governance, of businesses, of people, there are a lot of things influencing your business right now. So the sooner you can adapt to new things, to new technologies, it gives you an opportunity to be ahead of your competitors. And this also helps you to continuously improve. I'm not here, either you are growing in life or you are coming down in your life. There is nothing called stagnation. I don't believe in stagnation. My goal, my vision is to constantly, continuously improve on things, improve on systems, improve on people, improve on transparency, improve on whatever I'm responsible for. And then there is also long-term value creation. Either we are driven by survival. We want to survive. We have stories. We have our issues, personal issues, professional issues, salary issues, whatever comes. There are a lot of challenges which an employee, a team, and we all face. And then your actions are designed by your survival. But once you have a long-term value creation, one long-term vision, a long-term possibility which is present for you, then your actions can be aligned to that vision. So there are two actions. Either we are taking actions from our survival, business survival, people survival, or we are taking actions from the possibility which we are creating towards our vision. So my actions are driven by long-term value creation. Yeah, that's it. So these values I incorporate into my work as an ESG and corporate governance expert. So my aim is to contribute to the development of businesses.
Mr. Duggal, now as we have discussed your career journey, your professional pursuits, roles and responsibilities, and your take on ESG and corporate governance,
yes,
let's dive into the subject of technology and its impact on your profession. So, what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology? That is part A. And part B is what changes do you expect to see with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0, etc.?
Wow, it's been amazing. It's been a phenomenal change. The dynamics are changing very fast. So, so some of the notable changes I would say is the data accessibility and analysis. So before there was limited access to the real time and comprehensive data, but now the data is easily available. You can easily access the data. You can create that data. You can capture that data, and that allows you to be more, it helps you in your ESG analysis and informed decision making. I think the second is learning, e-learning. Earlier, we used to have seminars and go to colleges, and people come there, come to you to learn things, to teach you something. And there was a traditional training methods. But now you have integrated online platforms. You have corporate governance training. You have Zoom, you have Google Meet, you have, you name it, you have various other platforms, which makes your education more accessible. And in today's environment, growing is only, it will only happen if you grow in terms of your knowledge, in terms of your learning, in terms of your training. The more you train, the more you learn, the more you grow. And then there is also digital reporting, I would say. Earlier, there used to keep books. There was physical reports and physical records, which was very, very tedious. You had a lot of employees doing that. There was, the error was easily, you had more chances of making errors in that. But right now, transition into digital reporting and enhance this transparency in that. It is easier. The information is more available. There's more dissemination of information. That is some of the notable changes, and the behavior of customers. I think from going to the market, buying things, now they sit and do this. So what are the expected changes? I would say the IoT, the Internet of Things, is the devices for real-time monitoring. It will help you to monitor environmental impact, how well you are using your resources, your supply chain transparency. All these things will be taken over by Internet of Things. The artificial intelligence, the machine learnings, they are able to analyze data. They are able to create algorithms. You will be able to, with the help of these technologies, we can identify patterns, we can identify customer behavior, we can assess risk, we can use this data and make predictions. This will be helpful to artificial intelligence and machine learning. Then there is blockchain. Amazing. Your transparency goes to the next level. Your traceability in supply chains through blockchains. It helps you to reduce the risk of any fraud or any unethical practices. This is the best use of blockchain. Your resources are saved. You have more trust in the systems. A human is a human. But once you have all these blockchains set, it helps you be more confident about it. You can take, you rather than focusing on survival of what is going on, being suspicious, you can focus on expansion. A founder's responsibility is on expansion, on growing the business. But if he's involved in all these stupid things, then it really doesn't make any sense for him for growth. And I would say the data, that is the new oil. The enhanced capacity to process and analyze vast amounts of data. This will enable us to be more comprehensive, and report and performance measurement can be done. And yeah, there are a few other things. What else did you mention?
In general, artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, blockchain, big
Yes,
data, Web 3.0.
Web 3.0, yes.
Yeah,
So this is, I think it's a increased decentralization with Web3, and the interactions happening with people, and the potentially it is influencing the corporate governance and the structures and the accountability. I think Web3 has a lot of role in that. So
amazing.
I would like to end this so as we evolve in technologies, these advancements, they are expected to reshape how our organization approaches towards market, towards governance, towards our customers, and very important, towards each other. Because it's a big board, how we communicate to each other, how we increase our effectiveness. The whole, the essence of me, of my, I think my contribution is increasing the effectiveness of people, of teams, of processes, of structures. And technology is is an essential part of this effectiveness. However, you have to remain vigilant about the unethical usage of technology also, and address it, the potential challenges around it, your data privacy, and your, you have to be very wise to also make a decision about the AI outputs also.
Amazing. Mr. Duggal, thank you for sharing such amazing insights into different subjects. So this brings us to the last question of the session, and here it is. We are building a community of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts.
Mhm.
So what are your thoughts about these initiatives taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole team of World Development Corporation?
I think the initiative to build a community of industry magnates, you know, by Mr. Zishan Pathan and Mr. Heval Mehta and the entire World Development Corporation team, it's really commendable, and it holds great potential for fostering cross-pollination of knowledge, and creating a very dynamic knowledge-sharing ecosystem. So I think the first one is the cross-industry knowledge exchange. I cannot learn everything, man. There are few, I need to use others' expertise. For me, being effectiveness, mindfulness, e-commerce is my domain. Managing. So I need someone who has some other industry experts. Maybe if I'm working in a garments, like I'm in a garments industry, I need to have someone who is a garments expert. So the community, this really provides a platform for leaders and experts from diverse industries to share their insights and best practices. So this cross-industry knowledge exchange, it can lead to innovation solutions. This is how solutions are reached upon when you discuss, when you learn about other people, and there's a broader perspective of various business challenges. Then there is, I think, networking opportunities. So this community of industry magnates, it really facilitates networking opportunities at the highest level. So using these connections with influential leaders can open doors for collaborations, for partnerships, for strategic alliances. There's so many opportunities available when you network with these people. And there is thought leadership also. So this initiative also, uh, it brings together individuals and the wealth of experience and expertise which is bringing together. It's really amazing here. So this can create to, you know, not learning from the start, not reinventing the wheel, but rather than using others' insights, their ideas, their trends, their businesses, their industry, their landscape, and how it impacts you in your business, how it will impact you. And then there is a global impact also. You have industry magnates from all around the community, all around India, and you will also have leaders from all over the world also who have experiences in international markets. So leveraging all this collective knowledge and influence of its members and initiatives. So this is, I think, it really contributes to positive, large scale, and an environment. And professional development, I think members of the community we can all benefit through continuous professional development, through interaction with industry leaders. So the exchange of knowledge, skills, and experiences can really elevate the capabilities of an individual and organization. Or there's a positive influence also on emerging leaders. We have opportunities. So the presence of this community, this industry leaders, these magnates, it can positively influence the emerging leaders also. So mentorship and guidance from these people, these professionals, can really shape the next generation of industry leaders. So it's very essential. This initiative is really, it's a commitment of inclusivity, of diversity, and free exchange of ideas. I think this is the best initiative which can cater to all this. So overall, the effort of this community leaders, magnates, it really reflects their forward-thinking approach to knowledge sharing, collaboration, and businesses worldwide. That's it. That's what I want to share.
Great. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will inspire future leaders. Thank you, Mr. Duggal, for joining us today. Wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds.
Thank you. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you. It was lovely talking to you. And
likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.